I think at least now we understand the worst enemies that we have in our country, and one of them being religion. Tell me why all this long hakuna chachata moja imesimama to be against the massacre, to be against the killing of the innocent people, to be against all that. Hakuna church imesimama imeongea. They're just quiet. Okay? What time do they have for? Going to meet the president, your check, and going cleansing. I don't know what they are cleansing in that MP's home. I don't know what is there to be cleansed. That's the only time they have. And it's the high time we realize that we don't need the church. Religion is a scam. And I would always say that religion is the worst scam that was used on the boomers and the Generation X to keep them in whatever fear they are until today. We don't need those brokers. They're just brokers and cartels. We don't need them. Our God, we have a God that we go to direct. We don't need brokers. Wakutuambia, oh, pokea magari, oh, pokea. Those times they have. Unapokea kutoka wapi? We don't need those brokers. We have a God whose ear is inclined to our cries, is inclined to us. He usually listens to us. We don't need brokers. Again, tribalism. Tribalism is another thing. The mtu wetu syndrome. Mtu wetu haezi ambiwa, mtu wetu sijui nini, mtu wenu na nani? Is mtu wenu accountable? And hiyo kitu sahi mostly iko na Generation X and the boomers. Especially from Kikuyu tunaiona sana. And the Kalenjins. Mtu wetu sijui, mtu wenu sijui, are they accountable? Are they leaders? Ama ni watu wenu wa kupeleka wapi? That is another syndrome that are the worst enemies that we have as a Kenyan NESPA now. Again, someone to tell me why the US government had to sponsor our police to go to Haiti. America has it, US has their police. Why couldn't they send theirs? Brokers. Kila mahali brokers. Tell me why the first lady had to kwa finance bill ati anafaa alipo 600 and I don't know how many millions. For what purpose? We don't need more brokers. For her to bring more brokers into whatever brokers we have. Ingekuwa our former first lady, at least it would make sense. She was for Linda Mama, she was for Beyond Zero campaign. It would make sense. But now, telling us to pay tax to bring more brokers into whatever brokers we have is an no-go zone. Now, tell me why, in the same finance bill, 800 million for confidential purpose. Ulisikia happy pocket money ikiombwa hivyo? Pocket money haiombwi hivyo. Haiombwi hivyo, by the way. Haiwezi ombwa hivyo. Because now they want 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 million, which they don't want to be accountable, watumie vile wanataka. And yet as we are speaking now, kuna watoto wanaenda shule zimejengwa na nyasi. As we are speaking now, kuna watu misplaced. I think is the high time the church should surrender the land to those people, by the way. They should surrender that land to those people who are misplaced. Now, the 2022-2023 bill, ilifanya nini? The smallest amount that we had, instead of investing on assets, they invested on liabilities. Why? Because they are going to gain at the end of the day. What am I saying? They are building the affordable houses. And those houses, if you are to invest in such kind of a house, at the end of the day, you will not be able to sell. The government will not allow you to sell. So what does that mean? Utakuwa na nyumba yenye iko kwa shamba ya serikali. Isn't that leasing? Si hata uende kamudu na mali kwingine. At least you invest a land there. And after some times you will make some money. We should identify the enemies. Watatumia propaganda and we don't care. We are used to this and we are already expecting them. So this propaganda of bringing goons and bringing whatever they are we are expecting all of that.